Greetings everyone, it's Cain here. Welcome to my video. Hope you all had a good day. And if you guys didn't, if you guys are in a funk, be grateful you're not in China currently. Now, of what I've read, which was very little, but I was picking at bullet points here and there, that you can't even go out to get your own groceries. These people are starting riots because they can't even leave their house. Either get out and try to get food or die in the room. Something's gonna happen. I don't know if government officials are going to the doors, giving them crackers or whatever. It's an absolute disaster. Be grateful you don't live in that shithole. I truly am. I complain a lot about Colorado snow, all in all. It is a beautiful state, and I'm probably going to stay here. I love Colorado, not going to lie. I just, while I'm young, want to check out Florida for like a month, maybe a couple weeks. See if it's my cup of tea. I don't know. We shall see. Maybe not. But I am very grateful to be in Colorado. You can't beat it. And be grateful, guys. A lot of people get down over certain things. It's in our nature for women to want security and for men to want control over their life. And it's harder to have control over your own life. But if you do achieve that, you will find balance and harmony. You will return to the true you. Anyway, this video is about just not being in China. China's an absolute... they're just dumb. I respect a lot of these philosophers from China, and I consider myself a Taoist. I am. But, the poverty, just the people are backwards. They eat pretty much frogs that are still alive. They're still alive and they're looking at you while people are eating their intestines and stomachs. They eat pretty much anything. I empathize. When you're poor, you'll eat your leather boot if you have to. But in modern day, it's just greed and it's just ugliness, and it's an absolute mess. And I'm truly grateful to be in the United States of America. It's the best country. A lot of freedom here compared to others. And you guys should be grateful too, for those of you who are in more fortunate countries, first world countries. And for those of you who are in China watching my video, self-development, swim through the bullshit, keep your chin up. It's hard. You're just going to have to get through it. I'm sorry you're going through that. I believe the city is called Shanghai, which is really insane. It's 3 times the population of New York. You see, this planet we are currently living on, Earth, is overpopulated. Whether you like to believe that or not, it is. And for those of you who don't believe, ask yourself, are you smarter than environmental scientists? I don't think so. It's quite obvious. Species are becoming extinct. It's just because people see a bunch of empty land, they say, oh, it's not overpopulated. People are so small-brained and don't think at the bigger picture of things. Species extinction, the fracking, it's a disaster, all in all. We are overpopulated, especially China. China's been doing, policies where you can only have one kid, and if you have another kid, you're gonna have to discard it because they're overpopulated, and I see that. I respect that. it's insane, this population thing. We need to stop having kids. And it's great, my generation, people born in the 90s and up, are not having any kids. Because women are losing their sexual drive at an early age. Because they realize this mess we live in. And we live in such a throwaway society, you know, we just discard people like they're nothing, you know, and it's showing. Plus, people are broke as it is, the majority of the human population. There is 50 million people, more probably since COVID hit, that are on food stamps. And that is absolutely pathetic. All these motherfuckers are saving every penny they got. And I empathize. Can you guys even see me? All that matters is that you can hear me. Well, yeah, that's my thought on it. Be grateful. You got food on the table. Be grateful you got fresh, clean air here in the United States. You know, China, it's a shithole. I knew a guy from China. A guy who, my martial artist teacher that taught me. He was from, I forgot, but he spent some time in Hong Kong. You know, and the weather, air quality over there is really bad. You know, if I was going to go to China, I would like to visit, what's that place called? They say it's really beautiful. Man, what is that called? I forgot. Slipped my mind. Don't get me wrong, there's some nice places in China. A lot of Chinese people, you know, I'm not saying all, you know, there's beautiful Chinese people that, you know, follow a vegan diet or try to care for the planet, be close to nature as much as possible, live a content, balanced life, you know, but the majority are stuck in the rat race. You know, there's just so many fucking people that they're pretty much expendable, like farm animals that are just destined to be slaughtered. Rats, lab rats. You know what I'm saying? Treat like a robot society. They treat people like robots. When we're clearly animals with hormones and drive to live extravagant and become the greater you. Yeah, absolutely disaster over there. United States will never do that. You know, we would always be able to go get groceries, and you never know. I'm talking out of my ass. Everything could change. Hope not, because people go insane and go apeshit out here, especially here in America where everyone has a gun, especially in Colorado. In Colorado, everyone has a damn gun. Over here, can't even find bullets. What else can I say? Yeah. You know, they say China will control the planet by like 2040, 50. You know, they're very advanced, technological, and I don't really know, but they're really advanced country. But it's just a lot of dysfunction. You know, the COVID, for instance, I do believe COVID came from exotic animals that they eat. You know, street markets, bullshit like that. Just absolutely disgusting, wretched places that pretty much only poor people eat. And if you're rich and you eat that shit, you're a fucking imbecile. You're a fucking moron. There's people in Japan that make an art carving, killing, mutilating little puffer fish. It's absolutely disgusting. I really hope they die from eating that fish, because you can die. You need, if you don't cut it right, it contains textrotoxin, there we go, which kills you. That's what Haitians use to make zombies in a powder that they use, mixed with a toad and a worm that pisses off the toad that emits venom, and you know, there's a combination that they make zombies, which pretty much kills a person for a certain amount of time, and then when people find out they're dead, you know, they poke their eyes, they do everything, and they're like dead. They bury them, but then they wake up buried underground. And the Bokors, or witch doctors, spiritualists, they would know of this and dig up that body and capture that person, make them a slave. When they're all mind fucked and, you know, they're in the dirt and they're freaking out, you know, and they beat them up. For those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, watch Serpent in the Rainbow, one of my favorite movies. David Wade wrote the book too. I read the book. Great book. Yeah, I'm just rambling now. Be grateful where you're at, guys, because other parts in the world are disasters. Look at Ukraine. They say like 30,000 people died in a couple days, the past couple days, which is insane. You know, in modern day time, in 2022, with the technology we have nowadays, we pretty much could see the planet through these devices we call cell phones. You know, I think you have to pay for like Google Maps or something, but you can actually see the satellites of people moving where they are currently. It's probably under governmental contract. You have to be like a special VIP in the government. I don't know, but we do have this technology, and it just baffles me how stupid we are. I don't know if we are aliens are watching over us and they're the global elitists, or they have a plan to just reduce the human population. Whatever. It's just mind-boggling, and we'll never know. But what we do know is we have to live close to nature and respect it, because we're all in this together. We're all on this rock together. When someone fucks with it, it affects us all. And we need to respect it, and it'll help us out. You guys need to conserve. You guys need to live below your means. You guys need to follow a vegan diet or a Pritikin diet. Do the best you can. And if you guys do own property, put a hive of bees, grow some flowers, put some bird feeders out. Help your wildlife. You know, the wildlife, it's their planet as well. Don't be greedy. Share it. It's what makes it beautiful, that there's different creatures and different beings of all kinds. Insects. You know, insects are so cool. Except for fucking mosquitoes. I hate mosquitoes. But then again, even the mosquito. Fish. That's fish. Love to eat them. They're good for fish. Everything is in a cycle. So if we fuck with it, you know, we keep these stupid ass Russians keep bombarding Ukraine, destroying the land, which will be devastated for centuries. We all know this. And if all these stupid ass Chinese people keep eating exotic animals and mutating diseases and experimenting with shit, because they want to control everything, control the world, you know, by experimenting with shit, because they're insecure and they're, I don't know. I'm being negative now. Let's be more positive. Be grateful, guys. Take a deep breath. And live simple. Subscribe if you haven't. Really helps me a lot. I'm trying to build 6,000 subscribers by my birthday, September 12th. I would be truly grateful. I'm trying to build my channel up. Man, this is what I love to do. And, you know, I get paid from it. And it's really fun. I do enjoy it. I talk to the world. And I know this. And it's fascinating. If you told people like 3 centuries ago that you could talk to the whole world with a little device you could keep in your pocket. Anywhere you go, you could talk to the world. They'll look at you and just laugh. All right, everyone. Leave a comment. I respect those who comment the most. Join me in my journey. Become my friend. When you comment, you are truly a loyal subscriber, day-to-day watcher. You're truly loyal, and I do respect that. Because I do put time into this. I try to do it daily. Some days I slip because I gotta make my money as well and conform in some sort of way. We all do. But at least I do it in the fun way. Yeah, just leave a comment. It takes a minute of your time to connect and, you know, brighten my day. Subscribe, hit that bell so every time I upload, you guys get notified. Each video I make is very important to me, and I believe it's important for me to share it. And share, it helps me out too. Everything I'm telling you is free. Subscribing is free. And if you guys are smartasses or just want to disrespect me and are envious or, I don't know, some insecurity, you could unsubscribe. I want my channel to be, I'm trying to weed out the bad ones and have this channel for people who want to get inspired, people who want a good memo of the day of inspiration that brings inspiration and positivity. Because I'm a guy just like you, just, you know, living a simple life, enjoying my surroundings the best I can. And I want to be able to know that if my times come, that I did everything I could to live the best life I possibly could. All right, everyone. Thank you.